Hello and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. This is Nom Nom in the Aridio Mark III base on the Aridio Asteroid with oppressive heat. The heat's just gotten ridiculous. We are at the bottom of cycle 378. The printing pod just went off. Go ahead and take a look at this. We've got 10 dupes and I think we have 10 beds. But we're going to go ahead and take another dupe. We're going to bring in Devin. Ooh, I hope he doesn't get stressed though, because we don't have an awful lot of food. Be kind to us, Devin. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 beds. So we do need some more beds, and I think this spot up here is going to become our new bedroom. I'm just going to throw a door down right there, and we'll turn this, I think, into 2 bedrooms. If we do the furniture, comfy bed. And I'm going to put it, if I get this right here, looking at the decor. The decor here gets some from the arbor tree, but here it doesn't get any from the arbor tree. So I guess it doesn't matter. I'll go ahead and do the comfy bed in one from, okay, and then we'll just put a gap there of 1, and we'll do that again. Comfy bed right there. And this bedroom, I guess, will be just a little bit bigger. We are going to, man, they got right on that. Put large sculpting block here, here, and here. We'll go ahead and do a marble block here because we can. And a landscape painting there with a hanging pot. Can I do that arrow pot? Only out of diamond. We'll do the hanging pot. I'm not ready to do that with my diamond just yet. We'll do that again and again like that. Alright, we need to bump this up there to divide the two, and then I'm also going to dig this out because we might need it for more bedrooms. Looks like that'd probably be 1 bedroom up there, but nonetheless. That'll work. Also utilities, we can go drywall, granite, and give them all of the good decor. And not that, whoops, that was an accident. Alright. And let's see, May, what has May got? May's got a comfy bed already. Ruby's got a cot, so we'll give one of those to Ruby. Yeah, that should help her stress out. We'll give one of those bedrooms to Ruby. I'm also going to want to make sure I have vented tile in here. I'm just going to put it right there and do that for now. I just want to make sure that any hydrogen trapped in here can get out. I can get rid of that one too and do airflow. So any hydrogen that's in that room might end up in that room can get away. Alright, they're hard at work on that, that's fine. So, cooling the base. This area right here is going to be dedicated to steam turbine cooling. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a hot tank and a cold tank. Let me just work through this and see if I can figure out how I want to do it exactly. Okay, I think this is what I'm gonna do. This is gonna be my cold tank, and so I will have aqua tuner over here on this side, and it will be chilling probably ethanol. That ethanol will be cycling through this tank, probably full of ethanol, with liquid radiant pipe, and then back over to the aqua tuner. Then this tank here will hold probably petroleum or crude oil, which might end up getting boiled into petroleum. On the bottom half, say like so, I can destroy that. And the top half will contain steam. And that's the plan, and we'll see how that goes. And then on top of that, we'll have a steam turbine. Right now, the only thing I can make a steam turbine out of is steel. because I do not have enough iron or aluminum cooked up. Looking over here, I have 27 tons of iron ore, but only 4.5 tons of aluminum ore. You know, every time you create iron ore in the rock crusher, you lose half of it. Any metal you use in here, you lose half of it. 100 kilograms turns into 50 kilograms. So I'm trying to not use that. So I'm trying to use this guy. Unfortunately, when I use this guy, I use up all my coolant because I have no way to cool it again. That's what I need this system for. So what I want to do is, I'm going to go ahead and deconstruct this guy. I want to build this metal refinery up here and pipe the waste through a portion of the cool tank in order to pick up some of that cool temperature and translate it into the coolant, thereby being able to reuse the coolant. Actually, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to make this one tile deeper, and I'll make this out of granite tile. Yeah, we'll just do that. And we'll use that as a tile that we can run not our cooling line through, but our a liquid pipe for other cooling purposes. Clearly I can't close that off the way I have it there, but I'm just planning things. So yeah, so what I'm thinking of here is I have the hot tank here. So I have an aqua tuner down here that's cooking that oil really hot, and then I have got a loop that's transferring this heat up into my steam chamber. The steam turbine is going to end up being placed right here. I could put it as far up as here, which I don't think that gets me any real benefit. I guess it gives me some more room if I do this. Right, it gives me some more room to run pipes through here to vent heat. Because I'm going to want to be venting heat. Oh, that's what I'm going to want. Yeah, I'm going to want to vent heat in here from a couple of different sources. Yeah, all right, we'll do that. I'm going to go ahead and deconstruct that. We're gonna move this. No, that's right. That is the right width. Yep. And we don't need those. All right, we'll see how this goes. That's a low priority build right now. Bedrooms, I'm going to bump up the priority on these beds, otherwise they don't go fetch the plastic. I need to set up some automation when I get that running to just move the plastic from wherever it's being produced up to the upper portion of the base. I have disassembled my plastics production. That was over here. As I'm slowly getting ready to move things, I've been disassembling. I mentioned petroleum, I mentioned crude oil. That's all down here. I'm going to instruct my duplicants to get a move on this particular piece of work. Also, I noticed there's lead down here. I could probably come get this lead and use it to make my steam turbine. So I think I'm going to do that also. We'll go ahead and do this. Why not? We'll come get all that. And there's a fossil down here too, so we might as well take that fossil while we're here. We'll go ahead and do it like that. There's another oil reservoir here. This is a buried oil, if I recall, on this map, so there's going to be very little free oil, which means we're going to need to have to pump water down here. And this is my nearest source of water, which is polluted. So we're going to have to clean that up. I think I'm just going to make a connection here between these two biomes. We'll just do it right here, like so. And in order to do that, we will need to put something from there. And we'll just run a pipe like so. That, I actually want one down, sorry. And then what I'm going to do is over here, I'm going to put a, what am I looking at? Refinement, a water sieve. I'm going to flip it around. Just like that. I'm going to put a door right here. And then we'll just ladder up to that. I'm going to set the priority of this side of this equation to 6, just so that door gets made sooner than later. Then this is going to need some power, of course. This power circuit is potentially going to overload. I, of course, don't want that to happen, so I think I'm going to have to replace this pretty soon with either a second power transformer or the high watt wires. But since I'm having trouble getting the refined metals cooked up, might just end up putting a second transformer in for now. We'll see if it does any overheat. Not sure it will. So the reason I'm not sure it will is because not a lot of this equipment is on at the same time. Is this all natural gas now? There's one blob of carbon dioxide in there and one blob of polluted oxygen. I'm tempted to disconnect this gas pipe, or gas filter, but that's alright. We'll let it stay for now. It looks like I've got oxygen pushing down in here because they're breathing up all the polluted oxygen, those puffs. Oh, you may notice that I do not have incubators over here right now. I noticed that I accidentally made them out of steel, and I didn't want that, so I actually had to deconstruct them, but I will reconstruct them as I can. I will need to punch up some more aluminum here. I've wasted so much aluminum on that thing. Alright, how are we doing here, guys? Let's get this done. So this oil well, I also don't want that out of steel, do I? Let's take a look at utilities. The oil well. Oil well doesn't even have an overheat temperature, so it's sort of a waste to make that out of steel. Is that like already assigned? It was. So I have 1465 kilograms of steel. I will go ahead and make that out of well, once I get down here, I guess I'm probably gonna end up making that out of lead, which just tells me I need to come get more lead. Alright, that's all good. You guys need to prioritize this stuff though. P7, please. Alright, clearly my dupes are so busy they can't find the time of day to come down here and start building this stuff. So we need to keep bringing in new dupes as we can. I have idle dupes over here because I can only get 3 dupes down in this area at one time. This just speaks to my resource problem again. So I'm probably going to have to crunch some iron here too. We'll just do this. I guess that's a ton of iron. But I need to be able to finish these atmosuit docks. And how many suits do I have? Clothing, doesn't look like I have any right now. Of course I need aluminum to be able to make suits. I'll make one more suit. Oh, I actually don't need to make that suit. I'm sorry. Cancel that. So I have 2 here. I'm going to have 5 all day. I only need 2 more suits, so I'm going to actually move these. We do have our first glossy Dreklet also. These guys have like a 50% chance of glossy Dreco babies. Yeah. Alright, can you guys eat phosphorite, I wonder? Stone hatch. You cannot. Alright, igneous rock it is. Food, we're doing great. The mushroom, the extended or enhanced size on the mushroom farm is really making our food dreams come true. What I want to get into though is bristle blossoms. I have all this water over here. I'm not doing anything with it. I just need to cool it down, and I can feed it into bristle blossoms, because bristle blossoms with pinch of peppers make delicious stuffed berries. I think it is gristleberry and pinch of pepper. Yeah. 6,000 calories in. Oh, now see, that actually takes away calories, really? Oh, 2,000 grams of pinch of pepper nut. The pinch of pepper nut isn't actually edible, so it's not a calorie. So 2 kilograms of pinch of pepper and 4,000 kcals of gristleberry to 4,400 great quality food. And I believe I have, if I go to cooking ingredients, 32 kilograms only. Oh, I would have thought I had more, especially with this nonsense going on down here. They do have an 8 life cycle, but I think they drop like 6 pinch of pepper seeds when they drop. But you see this polluted dirt? That means they're spoiling before I'm able to pick them up. Again, that's just an issue with me not having enough atmosuits down here. Okay, well, a couple of things need to happen. First of all, I need to be able to deliver more oxygen. So I'm gonna break this pipe, because this pump is sharing its oxygen with that one, and it doesn't need to. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, that should give us a lot more oxygen down here. And then we're going to connect this pipe here. So I'm going to start siphoning off half of the oxygen going down here, but there will be a lot more coming down here into this system. So that should start filling these tanks up. They don't have power yet, and we can remedy that pretty quickly. Okay, maybe not really quickly. So, power transformers, I want to space them out a little bit. And heavy watt wire. So this is part of my power restructuring that I've been needing to do for a while now. So they'll get on that task eventually. Again, they're stuck a minimal number of atmosuits. Check my schedule real quick. 6 and 5, and he's a night owl. Oh, I never noticed that. Downtime, work time, tells you when it's nighttime. Oh, that's cool. Morning, is that morning? I'm assuming morning and night. Oh, that's really cool. Anyways, that schedule looks fine, is I guess where I was going with that. But if I split them up, then maybe I'm not going to have as much conflict for atmosuits. Well, we're going to have 5 atmosuits down there sooner than later. So here we go up here. 250k of aluminum. I need 2 more of those. 3 more of those. And 590k of iron. I needed the iron for this thing. Here we go. They are getting down here doing this dig. We'll go ahead and take this fossil. Take all that. Take what I can reach there. You can do all that. Okay. That'll work. That lead will come in really handy. In fact, I think I'm going to make this steam turbine out of lead. I have a, oh yeah, I should say we had a another block of neutronium over here. We had another geyser, and we don't know what that is yet. Let's see if we can't get a dupe over there and figure that out. What do you got, guys? Come on, the big reveal. Still don't know. What do you got? A minor volcano. Minor volcanoes are actually not as great. I'd almost rather have a regular volcano or an iron volcano. That would be great. We're gonna leave that blocked in for now, for sure. Did our trip over here unveil anything else, though? Does not look like it did. No, except that we now know where the edge of the world is on that side and on this side. Okay, and as far as this dig goes, that's our oxalite spiral, right? Yep. And nothing else really exciting down here, except that we are starting to get that ladder done. We do have a couple of slicksters, wild slicksters down here, and maybe they'll help us eat up some of this carbon dioxide. We're just going to leave them down there. I'm not going to try and wrangle them or anything. Alright, let's get this built. I'm also going to try and get this built. Wonder if I could just open this up. What's the temperature like in here? No, because then they would be able to get all the way down here. That's not good. We're not going to do that. We do have, we have some lead. We have the aluminum that we need. So back to stations. Atmosuit dock. Aluminium, por favor. And atmosphere checkpoint and aluminum as well. Flip it. And build it. Alright. They still haven't built this. There's so many high priority tasks down here, and they just can't get down here without atmosuits. We do have a small problem. It looks like our CO2 is like running out, and that's a weird problem to have. Pressure up here is good, but these guys are they trying to put me to a vacuum here? We gotta let this oxygen out. Come on, guys, you gotta build this. This oxygen back up here is gonna kill my slicksters. See if we can get that done. that should help. Now, if I look at my ventilation, I think I might actually, just because this is sort of urgent, I'm going to put a gas pump here. Where do I want this? That's fine. Man, they've leveled up so much that they're actually fast at what they're doing. Like everyone needs to know how to ranch. They're really fast at what they're doing. They just can't get down there. All right, so this is going to be temporarily really bad. Pipes. Electricity. Water. Okay. But I need, as soon as that's done, actually let me do this. Automation, ventilation. They changed all the graphics. Gas element sensor, where's my Atmos sensor? Regular automation. Atmos sensor. Printing pad went off. Let's check that out real quick. We're gonna check blueprints. Oh. Max or Travaldo? I've always liked Travaldo. He is narcoleptic though. Max, welcome to the base. Alright, that's 12 dupes. We're gonna give one of our, like Ruby, Hassan, Bonnie, make sure they're up here. Ruby. There we go. Nope. Hassan. There you go. And put a little Buddy Bud. Maybe a little Mirth Leaf. Alright. 2, 4, 6, and 6, 12. Good. Everyone's got a bed. I don't remember when I did this, but I built up an actual massage clinic to try and help bring down the stress in the base. Also, we have this recreation room from last time. It did work as a recreation room, so it should be giving them the rec bonus. I don't remember how much the recreational bonus is. Let's see if we can find somebody who actually has it. Maybe they'll get it near the end of the cycle. I don't know. I don't see anybody with the recreational wheel. So hopefully they're using it. I don't know how to force them to use it. And that's a really ugly sculpture. That's good enough. What is the up here? We need to sweep this up. There you go. That painting. Who's ever doing the painting? Let's take a look at the priorities here. Art. What's it called? Decorating. How about no and how about yes? Okay. Go ahead and remove that guy. Alright, did you ever build these new? No, you're still waiting for that. Okay. Oh, Max. So I did the new dupes. I always try and use the new Atmos suits to go down here. Alright, you guys need to finish building that thing, like right away. Yes. Come on, Max, you can do it. Oh dear God, you're so new. Thanks, Max. Alright, if this is above like 500, then this should run. And the pipe is blocked. Oh, never put a bridge in. That I planned it and never built it. There we go. Build that up. Now, as soon as that's done, I'm going to destroy these. Boom. Alright. Okay. What I'm going to do, I'm going to destroy these ladders first. I'm hoping to trap some dupes down here, basically. Alright, great. Now, destroy those. I think they can still make that jump. Yeah, there you go. Boom, it's going to be an oxygen bomb. All those are going to be oxygen bombs. Oh no, I just realized. Ah, conductive wire. I'm just going to do that right now. I'll fix it in a second. Yes, oh, steel? That's not what I wanted. That's probably all I had down here. But that puts power down here, which means they can actually start using those atmosuits. I've got 5 idle dupes, really? Alright, you need to destroy all these. Come on, guys. There you go. More oxygen bombs. Boom, boom. And then deliver suits. And give this priority 6. They gotta get down here to deliver the suit, but that's fine. Block that off. Alright. Alright, this thing's... Oh, it's a calamity of errors. That's pumping a bunch of oxygen, isn't it? Only a little bit of oxygen. Those oxygen bombs blew my carbon dioxide way away. That's alright. This whole area is full of oxygen. It's not what I want. These things hold so much oxygen though. It's just ridiculous. Okay. They're almost almost done over here. How about a P7 on that, you guys? Alright, hopefully they'll build that while I build these. So I'm going to go ahead and say power wire. Like so. And then this is actually powering off of 2 systems. Is that connected? This transformer is going down here, powering everything over here. This stuff here, these guys here, and it's connected to this transformer. Oh, that's just weird. Well, I'm going to temporarily just disconnect it from this transformer then. Because I'm going to have to tear all of this out here in a second. But I want these atmosuits to continue to work. This guy, Devin and Max, I really need them to not go that way for a while. They're so slow. And especially in those atmosuits. Alright, I have 7 idle dupes. This is not what I wanted. Well, dupes, if you've got so much free time, how about you come up here and do some work? Let's see, what have we got going on here? That's the edge of the world. And I don't know what's up here. So why don't we... That's not in atmosuits. This is in atmosuits. Alright, let's do this. Explore, my duplicants. Explore. Alright, you guys really need to deliver those atmosuits. Thank you. What? What just happened? You were about to deliver that atmosuit, and then you just... Do you even know what you're doing? Dear Lord. I'll take that as a no. Why doesn't that atmosuit ever have any oxygen? And why is that Pip just sitting there? He's freaking me out. Alright, it has power. And it gets a little packet, but not enough oxygen. Because it's at the end of the line there. This is getting split a lot of ways, so until these other ones fill up, that one looks like it's going to be getting the shaft. As far as my oxygen goes, that oxygen bomb really messed with me. Hopefully I don't lose too many. They're not starving, are they? No. Okay, they're not starving. They're doing alright. I do have some airflow tile in here. So hopefully this oxygen will flow up here. We have to mop that up. Of course, they need to be able to get in there. They need to mop that up so this is going to flow out. Awesome. So now this gases here should be able to flow up here. These gases here should be able to flow up here, in theory, or over here. Pressure's pretty high over here though. Not sure where all this polluted oxygen came from. I guess down here. Oh man, my puff branch died. Oh, there's so much going on. And not enough dupes to do it all. We are doing good on food. That's like the only one thing that's going right now, and it's something we struggled on for a really long time. This system, this building over here will at least keep my dupes busy. Looks like it'll get me some more iron and such. Alright, that's fine. Alright. It's going to take forever for this oxygen to settle out. It's just fighting all these other gases. Alright, well, we'll come back once we have all this wired up. Okay, we've progressed quite a bit here, but this video is getting a little long in the tooth, so I'm going to wrap it up. We have the beginnings of our steam turbines set up down here. Steam turbines are made of lead, so I'm going to need to make sure they don't overheat. Should be fine. 980 degrees, yeah, they'll be fine. But if they get over 100 degrees, they stop working. So I will have to put some cooling in this area here. This bottom tank here is going to be full of petroleum, and that is going to be radiating heat up into this section up here. Actually, that needs to be metal tiles. I don't know what I was doing there. Then this tank over here is just going to be a steam tank for my oil refinery, or I'm sorry, my metal refinery. And I'm going to go ahead and put my metal refinery right here. Oh, I'm going to dig up these plants that my pips keep trying to plant here. Maybe like P8 because I have so many things going on here. And then next time I'm going to redo all this power and move everything into this horizontal line here. So these 4 lines of power here are going to power this equipment in this area and this equipment in this area. Then 2 lines are probably going to go up, powering everything over here. I'm going to keep this power system, the hydrogen power system, powering like the desalinator, probably only the desalinator at that point. We do have a ding on a printing pod. Let's see here. Agriculture +7, can't build. Noodle arms, mouth breather, not too good. I do want to bring in another dupe, but I'm just going to take these pip eggs for right now. And food, we're doing fantastic on food. The mushrooms are just the powerhouse of the food industry here. Man, the ranching thing was really, really hard. We're still ranching. We're still ranching quite a bit. We're getting a lot of meat. We're getting a lot of eggs. If we look at our egg overflow here, like right now I have 5 stone hatch eggs I don't need. I can go ahead and queue those up. Maybe. Stone hatch eggs. I'll go ahead and do 4 of those. But I don't want to have to keep doing that all the time, selecting and queuing up eggs. So I do want some kind of automation system set up for that, and I'll figure that out in a coming episode. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do for today. Oh, just one more thing. I had a big problem with chlorine, as you knew. It was pushing up here almost into my bathrooms. Well, it's all settled down now. That oxygen bomb that we had when we deconstructed the exosuit docks is pretty much cleared up. I had a problem I didn't realize I had over here. You see this huge amount of pressure over here? This polluted oxygen is just welling up here from these 2 sources. And it was coming over here and getting purified by the deodorizer. But then when this door, I put this door here, this was just like a gas pipe. It was piping oxygen down here, and my carbon dioxide pressure got really low. You see it's like 300. So this like 2,000, 3,000 pressure oxygen infiltrated this entire area, and I was really worried that my Slickster farm was going to expire. That door solved the whole thing. What oxygen was in here then bubbled up and went up into the rest of the base, and everything was fine. So it was just literally missing that one door was about to kill my entire Slickster farm. I do have some doors blocking off areas of oxygen. I have, this is actually a really high 1800, but they're always in exosuits down here, so they'll never use this oxygen. And let's see. Oh, and my puffed ranch is back up and running, although I'm still waiting for this other incubator to get built. I'll go ahead and make that priority 6. What else? Oh, that pump that broke over here. This filter broke because of heat, so I just got rid of it. This should not be anything but natural gas from this point forward. And I put in this petroleum generator. I honestly didn't need it because we have so much natural gas. But it's fine. It's running 1/4 of the time, roughly, because it takes 4 ethanol distillers to run the petroleum generator. It is hooked up to this smart battery, so it sometimes stops running and builds up a queue of petroleum or ethanol. It is actually providing most of the power for the base right now. I don't think these things are kicking on as often as they were, because this thing's kicking on. This smart battery threshold is 30%. This one is 20%. So this thing kicks in first. And oftentimes it kicks in and charges up the whole system before these even kick in. So I'm storing up just a huge amount right now. 230 kilograms down there, 412 kilograms down there. I just have a huge amount of natural gas, which is good because the power needs are definitely going to go up once we get oil refineries, metal refineries, and plastic production up and running. All right, I'm going to call it there. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. This has been the Aridio Mark III base and oxygen not included. This is Nom Nom, signing out.